Inside this courthouse in Thompson Falls, Montana, the Jehovah's Witnesses Church in September suffered its greatest court defeat ever in a U.S. child sex abuse case. And Dan Stinnett helped bring down Lady Justice's hammer.
Everybody agreed that they were guilty.
Stinnett, in his first interview about the case, explained how he and 8 other Sanders County jurors found the Jehovah's Witnesses governing organizations negligent and guilty of malice in the child sexual abuse of Alexis Nunez, awarding her $35 million. Through her Texas-based attorney, Neil Smith, Nunez declined an interview request because the church has appealed.
I believe they were trying to cover it up, yes. I have no doubt about that.
Were you trying to send a message?
Well, absolutely. We as jurors and as society really don't condone what goes on in any of this.
The Jehovah's Witnesses organization, which goes by several names, including Watchtower Bible and Tract Society and the Christian Congregation, and is headquartered northwest of New York City, has fought and settled cases coast to coast.
I'm a survivor.
Candace Conti, though, refused to settle and went to trial, and a California jury awarded her $28 million, the largest verdict against the organization at the time. Conti joined 12 others who say they were abused for a town hall with us in California.
What was that moment like?
There's a strange validation that came from that. Having the jury not only say that they believe you, that they know that this happened, but that the organization was in the wrong in the first place. And I'm so sorry to everyone behind me and to everybody who's fighting right now. I wish above all else that they could have that same validation that I did. I really do.
Conti says she went to the elders, her congregation's leadership, to urge them to set Megan's Law alerts for automatic notices when convicted child molesters move into a new congregation, and to give leadership in the new area a photo of the person.
What I wanted was to help fill this gap in their policies and their procedures to help ensure that this isn't going to happen to somebody else. They wouldn't even listen to my idea.
An appeals court later slashed Conti's award amount dramatically after finding under state law the Jehovah's Witnesses had no duty to warn the congregation about confessed or convicted child molesters. The governing body of the organization and its spokesperson declined to do an on-camera interview with us about the Conti case or its policies in general. Instead, in a statement, they said, Jehovah's Witnesses abhor child abuse as a sin and crime. Our policies on child protection comply with the law, including any requirements for elders to report allegations of child abuse to authorities. Our organization will continue to promote child protection education for parents. Lawmakers have taken notice, moving bills forward in California, Pennsylvania, New York, and other states that would require clergy of all faiths to report allegations of abuse, add training, or extend the statute of limitations for victims to come forward.
How should they be held accountable, do you believe?
For Dan Stinnett, the juror in Montana who found the Jehovah's Witnesses negligent for failing to protect Lexi Nunez, justice may be blind, but his creator is not.
I believe they're going to be judged, and I believe it's going to be harsh. The judgment's coming, and it's coming on people just like those that violated these girls.
In Washington, I'm Chief National Investigative Correspondent Mark Albert.